Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Welcome to another Swiss-made watch from Gearbest.com. Hang on a minute, that doesn't sound right. That should be welcome to another Chinese special from Gearbest.com. Who wrote this? Did you write it? Was it you? Give me that. Just can't get the staff these days. Tissot? Is this right? I'm reviewing a Tissot from Gearbest? I'm gonna have to change t-shirts. Yes, indeed, what I think could be big news. The mighty behemoth that is the Swatch Group is now at least partially in bed with Chinese retailers like Gearbest.com, which can only be good things for you and for me, the consumer. Now what I'm going to do today, I am indeed going to unbox and review a Tissot Classic from Gearbest.com. It's still in its box, I'm going to unpeel the stickers. I'm also going to talk about who I think could benefit most from this new arrangement. It's not going to suit everybody, but I think for some, there's a real price benefit on offer here. You will of course find a link to this one and all my favourite Chinese specials from Gearbest.com in the description of the video. Let's flip the camera and get on with it. Don't you two think you're off the hook yet, by the way? Crew to shout at and an auto cue to read from. Perhaps one day, eh? Mind you, I'd have to pay them, so perhaps not. Anyway, before I get into the Tissot from Gearbest today, let's have a look at the Gearbest website and see what they have available. Heaps of discounts happening in March, by the way. I can't quite get to grips with the Chinese calendar. It seems that they sell the house and contents every couple of months. Now there's a few Tissots on there already, a number of ladies models, a few quartz, a couple of automatics and the anthracite dialed tradition model that I'm going to look at today. Now it says there $240 odd. I didn't think that was a great price, so I asked them for a voucher. You'll find a discount code in the description of the video, taking it down to $217 US, which is an altogether better price for one of these Tissots. However, if you live in the States and you've got access to everyone's favourite grey market retailer Joma Shop, their price is $222, so frankly you may as well buy it from Joma Shop. Who do I think is going to benefit from Tissot and Gearbest then? I think it's the Euros. If you go to amazon.co.uk, the best price I could find for this watch was £223. Now the Gearbest price at $217 is £165. Now that is a chunk of money, that is £60 less. And again, I asked Gearbest and they said that if you pick their standard shipping, it may take a couple of weeks to get to Europe, but you're likely to circumvent Europe's import taxes if you opt for that route. So it's the Euros I think that will benefit from this arrangement today then. Okay, let's get into the package. Now, I reviewed my first Tissot on the channel only a few weeks ago, a PR100, one that I'm sure Gearbest will get in stock at some point in the future, and I marvelled at the quality of the packaging. Really, for $200, there's nothing that can touch this. Not only is the watch presented nicely on its own little cushion, but you've got these two little secret compartments on the inside. This one here has got full warranty booklet. I'll just dig that out for you. There we go, full international warranty booklet. And this little secret pouch here has an instruction manual and a whole bunch of other bits and pieces. All very, very nice. Full 2-year international warranty as well from a stamped dealer card. But it doesn't end there. If you close the box over, flip it up, you've got a couple of books in the back here. Let me just dig them out to show you. Look at that bedtime reading material here. An entire Tissot catalogue to encourage you to buy another one, and even a little potted history, the story of a watch company. There is no other company that puts this much attention and detail into the packaging of a watch at this price. Which is one of the reasons I've recommended gifting a Tissot on more than one occasion. If you're buying one of these for yourself, great. If you're buying it for someone else, even better, I think. There's nothing that says I've spent a lot of money on you quite like a Swiss watch from a recognisable name with all of this packaging. And the watch itself, well, you pretty much know what you're getting out of the box with one of these. You're getting a very slim and wearable quartz Swiss-made watch, scratch-proof sapphire crystal, nice, comfortable butterfly clasped, all stainless steel watch with 100 meters of water resistance as a bonus. Let's peel off the stickers then and do some dimensions and specifications of this one. Alright, plenty of stickers on this one, but there we are. Super shiny, high polished, finished throughout. So we're back, sized up and ready to wear. It was very, very easy to adjust this multi-link bracelet. So 42mm in diameter, only 8mm thick though. Super, super slim because this one's quartz. 50mm lug tip to lug tip, so it wears quite flat. 20mm lug width, and sized up for my Joe average 7-inch wrist. This one weighed in at 111 grams. Super high polished on the bezel. We've got a bit of brushing on the side of the case there. 316L stainless steel case, crown, bracelet, solid end links, and we have a butterfly clasp. Tissot and 1853. Once again, reminding you that you bought something with 150 years of history and heritage behind it. Simple in operation, stainless steel butterfly clasp. I'll pop a link to show you the super shiny, high polished stainless steel case back. Usual spec sheet on there again, Tissot 1853, stainless steel, water resistance to 100 meters. So even though this is a kind of dressier style of watch, nice bonus there that it is 100 meters of water resistance and sapphire crystal. This one undoubtedly contains an ETA 3-hand plus date quartz movement. You'll get between 2 and 3 years out of a battery in this. Zoomed in on a nice simple dial, say it with me, Tissot 1853 there under the 12, magic words Swiss made either side of the 6 o'clock index. Now we do have applied arrowhead indices, just those two Arabics there at the 12 and the 6, and a date cutout next to the 3. All pretty standard stuff. Dauphine hands, no loom on those, and a nice lengthy second hand pushing all the way out to the minute track. There's a little bit of doming on the sapphire, which is nice to see. Very simple, plain brush finish on the side, and the Tissot T on that little crown there. And there it is, 42mm in diameter, sitting on top of my 7-inch wrist. Lots of nice, shiny, high polished links in that bracelet to catch the eye. It does wear quite flat though, not a lot of curvature to the case, and it is a relatively lengthy 50mm lug tip to lug tip, so do bear that in mind if you're into one of these. Perhaps a Monday to Friday office watch for the slightly larger wristed gentleman, or just somebody who doesn't mind a slightly larger watch on their wrist. A lot of dial because it's a 42 as well. So a pretty straightforward review of a pretty straightforward timepiece. I mean, you really do know what you're getting before you even open the package with these Tissot. You're getting something that's well made, that's reliable, that's got the right branding, the right words either side of the index at 6, and assuming you don't mind popping a fresh battery in it every couple of years, really, there's no reason why this one won't run for 20, 30 years, even more. They're super, super reliable, these quartz Tissots. So an interesting departure then, the first time I've seen a Swiss-made watch on the website of a big Chinese retailer. I hope it's not the last though either. It could be really interesting if these big warehouses get a foothold in the Swatch Group and perhaps others. Who knows what we could see appearing on Gearbest at knockdown prices and with no import taxes in the months and years to come. So there you have it, Swiss watches from Gearbest.com. Whatever next, I think can only be a good thing. Like I said in the video, it's not going to benefit everyone. If you are in the USA and you've got access to grey market retailers like Joma Shop, you may as well buy from them, frankly. But if you're in Europe and you order from Gearbest, there's a distinct possibility you'll be able to circumvent your local brutal taxation system. We've got a similar thing happening here in Australia, and that can only be good news. Cross your fingers, let's see if Gearbest can expand their range of Tissots, perhaps even adding some Certinas or Hamiltons in the future. How good would that be? Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.